Hi, my name is Sarah, and today we're going to be updating a timeless classic, Arroz con Pollo, Spanish chicken and rice. I know you all have your old recipes that have been passed down through generations, or that you've created and made the same way year after year because you think they're perfect and you don't want to add or change anything. But today we are going to change all that. Thanks to Philadelphia's new cooking cream. This has a unique blend of herbs and spices, onions, garlic. There are 4 different blends: an Italian cheese and herb, a savory garlic, a Santa Fe, and an original. And you can take out all of your old recipes and add this to bring them up to speed. Add a little wow factor. Add some spice, some creaminess. This makes everything taste better, and it doesn't add any additional time. In fact, it takes things away and makes it easier. You don't have to prep as many ingredients. You don't have to measure as many things. This little tub, you add it, stir it in, and it works wonderful. Today, we're going to be working with the Santa Fe blend. We're also going to be using 6 chicken thighs, a half a cup of flour that has been lightly seasoned with salt and pepper, 4 cups of chicken broth, 16 ounces of enriched long grain white rice, not the instant rice. This is going to be a slow cooked recipe. We have 1 cup of chopped or diced tomatoes undrained, a half a cup of chopped onions, a half a teaspoon of oregano, 1 teaspoon of Goya adobo with cumin, and 3 tablespoons of oil for cooking the chicken. This is a really fantastic recipe. If you have ever gone to a Spanish restaurant, I'm sure you've seen Arroz con Pollo. And everyone is wondering, how do I make this dish? How can I recreate it at home? Well, with all the chef-inspired flavors and herbs and spices in this tub, it's really easy to do. And this will be done in under 40 minutes. So let's get started. First, over a medium-high heat, we're going to warm our oil and get it ready for frying the chicken. So we add the 3 tablespoons of oil and let that heat up and coat the pan. And then we're going to start dredging our chicken in flour. So we just take the flour that has been lightly seasoned with salt and pepper, and we're going to take each chicken thigh. You can also use a whole cut up chicken if you'd like. And then we're going to take each chicken thigh and just place it skin side down into the warmed oil. And we'll continue coating all of our pieces until all of them have been dredged. And just place them all around the pan. I'm just going to coat this last one until it's evenly covered. And we'll put that down in the pan with all the others. And you'll want to cook these for about 4 to 5 minutes on each side until there's a nice crust on them and they're golden brown. So our chicken's been cooking for about 8 minutes. You want it 4 minutes on each side so it has a nice golden brown crust on it. And we're just going to remove it from the pan and set this aside. Okay, so we have all of our chicken out of the pan. Now the rice is going to get added to the oil and the chicken drippings with our onions. And the reason we're going to add the rice right to the oil is to toast it up and give it a little extra flavor. Remember to stir constantly so you don't over brown your rice. And once you can start to smell the onions and they're just a little bit soft, we're going to start adding the ingredients for our sauce. So to this you're going to add your 4 cups of chicken broth and just add this right in. And then we're going to add our 1 cup of chopped tomatoes in sauce. You're also going to add a half a teaspoon of oregano, and 1 teaspoon of Goya adobo. This is the blend with cumin. And then we'll mix all that together and bring it up to a boil. Now that our rice is to a nice rolling, bubbling boil, we're going to add our Philadelphia cooking cream with lots of creaminess and spices and flavors in there. In this tub, there are chipotles, jalapenos, some spices, some garlic, onions, everything that you would typically find in a Southwestern or Spanish style cuisine, but you don't have to chop or mix or add any of it. It's all right here. All you have to do is open the tub, and you're going to peel the lid off, and we'll just melt this whole tub right down into our rice and sauce. This is so simple and easy to use. It's a great product. And we're just going to mix that right in, and it's going to melt and give it a nice, creamy, silky, smooth consistency. And this is going to kick up the flavor on your traditional arroz con pollo. Once you have the Philadelphia cooking cream stirred in with the rest of your sauce and broth and tomatoes, we're going to add the chicken right back in on top of your rice. So you place them evenly around the pan. That smells so incredible. And you have each piece back in the pan. We're just going to cover this and lower the heat to simmer, very low heat, and this is going to cook for 20 minutes, and I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, so our chicken and rice has been cooking for about 20 to 25 minutes now. We're going to just take the lid off. Oh, look at how beautiful that is. We have all of our rice and tomatoes. The beautiful Philadelphia cooking cream added a lot of flavor. It has a nice creamy texture. We're going to turn this off. And one more time, we're just going to remove the chicken from the pan. So we'll just pick all these pieces up. Your chicken is completely cooked through now. And we'll put those right in there. Look how beautiful. Nice and golden brown, juicy pieces of chicken. They've picked up all that flavor from the Philadelphia cooking cream. We'll take all of these and just put them aside. This recipe is going to serve 6. Now that we've taken all the chicken from the pan, you just want to grab a fork and fluff the rice. Mix everything together, get it nice and fluffy. Look at that beautiful color. What a great texture and consistency. Now, typically, arroz con pollo has a yellow rice, and it's a little on the dry side. This is nice and creamy. It has a nice rosy color. You see the chunks of tomatoes and onions in there. You can smell all the different flavors that were in the Philadelphia cooking cream. It's added a more robust flavor. This is going to taste 10 times better than your normal arroz con pollo. Everyone's going to ask you for your secret ingredient. You'll have to tell them, go to the grocery store, buy this, you're going to love it. So now all of your rice is nice and fluffy. We're all finished. You should have 6 portions of about 1 cup of rice and a nice juicy golden brown chicken thigh for each serving. This was made so much more delicious and creamy and flavorful than your normal arroz con pollo. It didn't change it too much, just enough to give it a little wow factor. The Philadelphia cooking cream makes all of your recipes creamy and delightful. The added flavors in here are going to really bring out the wow in all of your recipes. Go out, pick up all 4 flavors, and update your classic recipes. Everyone's going to love it, and you will too. Thanks for visiting with me. I hope you enjoy the recipe. Bye!